Hi, Soleil. I know, I haven't been on here in a really long time. But I kept looking at my phone. And so I figured if I go live, that would prevent me from being on my phone and not being productive, because I've got a lot of ears that I need to make. So that's why I'm on here tonight. How is everyone doing? Are you guys prepared for Christmas? Ooh. I, for one, am not. I still have a lot of shopping to do, I can't lie. Mainly for my dad and my grandparents. They're the main people I still need to shop for. I need new scissors so bad. These do not want to cut my thinner fabrics at all. Oh my gosh. It's so annoying. I miss Joanne so much. Think about her all the time. I will say, the only good thing about Joanne closing is I have spent so much less money on fabric, and clearly I don't necessarily need more fabric unless I run out of something that is like a popular ear, which I will say it's getting scary. I am running out of this fabric, which is one of my most popular ear designs. I'm really hoping there's like an Etsy seller that has some in stock, because it is probably my most popular design. And I can't go to Joanne and get it anymore. No siree. Sure can't. Which sucks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's an old video. That video is like one of my most popular ones on my entire YouTube channel, which is funny because I feel like it was so random. But a lot of people have used it to make their own ears to go to Disney, which makes my heart very happy, because it's really not hard to make your own ears. It's just a little bit time consuming, and it does take some trial and error. I definitely have improved over the years as I've gotten better at making them, and I've been able to make more complicated designs, etc. And I've come up with new ideas, but that has come with the Minnie Mouse making wisdom. But yeah, for some reason that video just did really well on my channel. Maybe I should do a follow-up video, especially because, like I said, I feel like I've learned a lot and I do some things a little bit differently than I used to. Ooh. I've got my phone sort of balanced because it's on the charger. It is 90 degrees. Oh my gosh, that's wild. My boyfriend and I really want to go to Chile sometime. So I would love to know your recommendations on where to go and what to do. We've been planning out our vacation for next year. I think we're going to go to Alaska, which will be really cool. He loves anywhere that's like very wintry. Granted, we're going to go in spring, so it won't be as wintry, but I hope that we'll be able to make it to some like glacial areas and go see some glaciers and see the northern lights, which would be so sick because I've never seen the northern lights. So obviously getting to see them would be really freaking cool. Hello, Damla. Is that your name? Or is that just like your user? You know, no. Okay, let's make some bows. My neck is itchy. If you'll hear someone playing the violin in the background, that is my roommate practicing. Your name, Demla. It's very pretty. The southern version of your name would be Darla. That's a really big bow. Wonder how many orders I'm gonna be able to get through tonight. It's only 7:15, but I can't lie, it feels so late to me right now. Like straight up, I could go upstairs and get ready for bed and go to sleep like right now, but I really need to get these orders done because people want their ears before Christmas, which is like 9 days away. You are more than welcome to like and subscribe, Damla. Come hang out with me anytime. All right. Ooh, ski resorts. Carretera Austral is Marvel. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow. That is great. I definitely think that, like, Chile is higher on our list because, I don't know, it's just like a country that has always interested me and stood out to me. I think that might be one of our 2027 goal is to go to Chile. We went to Japan this year. Like I said, I think we're just going to do Alaska and keep it stateside. It's not that expensive actually to go to Alaska, like flight wise, etc. So I'm excited to go. I need to go find something BRB. Oh, my head. Found it. Needed some of these little pieces that go in the middle of the bow. Pretty. You can Google Valle Nevado y Termas de Chilean. How badly did I pronounce that? Tell the truth. Was it horrible? I don't know the Romantic languages very well. That's not entirely true. Isn't French considered one of the Romantic languages? And I know a lot of French, but I don't know how to pronounce it because I grew up in ballet, and so I know a lot of French words, but I can't use them in a sentence, and I definitely don't pronounce a lot of them correctly. Okay. One bow done. I'm tired, can you tell? So we're gonna put this on this, and then this pair will be done, and we can package her up. What do we think? These turned out really pretty. Yay. I feel like that bow turned out really nice. Where are my sleeves? Oh. Done. Just needs a shipping label, obviously. Also, Region de los Lagos, Carretera Austral. Oh my gosh, these are so many good tips. I'm good. ABC D8 D6W4E. You sound like a droid from Star Wars. I'm making Minnie Mouse ears. I've got a little Etsy shop. So I'm just fulfilling some orders. Bow goes on headband. Bye, Soleil. Christmas orders, yeah. Trying to get all of them out in time so people can have them for Christmas morning. Soleil, I don't know if you're still on, but I hope you have a wonderful Christmas as well. And tell your daughters your internet friend says hi. All right, 2 down, like 10 to go, but we're not going to get through all of them tonight, that's for sure. But I think I'd like to get through one more order. That I know I need to do for shipping tomorrow, I think. Actually, I think it doesn't need to ship until Thursday. But I know they wanted them in time for Christmas, so I'm going to try and go ahead and ship them tomorrow. Okay. Those are done. Those are done. That's done. Okay. We're going to try and do this order that has 2 pairs in it. I'm from Georgia. Good old Woodstock, Georgia. Do I have enough? I need to find my burlap fabric. I need to do better about keeping my workstation clean. But it's so hard sometimes. I have so many orders to get out and I don't put things away, but then it's tough because then I like have a hard time finding them later. My shirt is very comfy and very warm. My mom got it for me. It's from Sam's Club, LOL. I'm gonna write down all of the ears that I need to get done. That'll kind of help me stay organized. I still need to do one more Aurora pair. I need to do a safari pair and a black and white gingham. I need to do a light pink velvet. A dragon pair. We need to do a red and green plaid, a Sorcerer Mickey, another Aurora, another Sorcerer Mickey, another Safari, and 4 Houndstooth. I might need to order some. Hi, Thiago. I need to order some more of my houndstooth fabric, I think. I don't think that I have enough to do 4 full pairs. That feels like a lot. Okay, we need to find the burlap fabric, so let me see if it's over here. I've got plenty of backup headbands, so that's good. I've got this burlap, but that's not necessarily the burlap I'm looking for, actually. I'm worried I'm out of it. Okay, I need to make a list of what I need to order. I definitely need to order burlap. And possibly the houndstooth. The good news is that we can at least make the headbands with this. So I'm gonna see how much I can get out of this. We can at least make a couple of the headbands, and then that's like crossing off a piece of the list. Okay. I don't have Peach Cobbler for you, but I do have a dog named Peach. Peach, you want to say hi to the folks? Come on, baby. Come here. Want to say hi? Hi, baby. This is Peach. She is one of our foster dogs right now. We rescued her from a not so great situation in South Carolina. Isn't that right, baby? She is very loving and very sweet. But she is not the comfiest around other dogs and cats. So we're working on that. We're also very anxious when we're left alone. So we're also working on that. But she's a very, 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 very sweet puppy dog. All she really wants is to be loved. So can't really blame her, can ya? Especially after how she was treated before. Okay. Pretty sure we can kind of just cut this in half. And it's about the perfect size to make headbands. Boom. Yes, she's a very, very, very sweet girl. She's looking at herself in the mirror right now. In a spooky Halloween mirror, actually. Can't blame her because she's so pretty. These safari ears are so fun. I made them to match an outfit that I had planned for when I was going to Animal Kingdom. And I really didn't think they would sell that well, but obviously I listed them anyways. I pretty much list any new design, especially if I make it for myself, because then it's like I just made something for like an outfit and then I list it, and if it does great, cool. If it doesn't do great, no harm done. I wanted it for my outfit anyways. Point being, I just made these and I didn't really think that they would do very well, but boy, was I wrong. These are a very, very popular ear on my shop, which, like, I'm not necessarily shocked because I didn't think that they were cute, but I'm just shocked because I'm surprised that many people want, like, safari looking ears. I feel like so many people go for like princessy ears and very like monochromatic ears they can wear with multiple outfits. I do not have any kids, thank God. I have 4 of my own fur babies, and then right now we're fostering 2. So I've got my hands full without having to add any human kids into the mix. And this is our first time fostering, so it's kind of crazy that we fostered a very, very, very high needs dog. His name is Ian, and he is terrified of everything in the entire world, including humans, sounds, pillows, anything that you can think of, he's afraid of. And so we have to work with him a lot to help him continue to grow his trust, build confidence, etc. So it's kind of insane that I went and picked up Peachy Girl just a couple weeks after we got Ian, and then I can tell you it has been a handful. We've had Peach since this past Tuesday, so exactly 1 week. She's made a lot of improvements with her separation anxiety, but she's still very anxious being left alone, and I have not slept in my own bed since last Tuesday. I've been sleeping in the guest room where we're keeping her, because if I sleep in my own room with my boyfriend, who I very much miss sleeping next to, then she would bark in the middle of the night and wake up the whole household, which is not ideal when I'm already a bad sleeper, and so is he. But I think tonight's the night. I think tonight is the first night that I'm going to try, because she has been doing really well in her crate, and she's been doing really well in her crate overnight. She does get a little bit anxious, but she's pretty quickly able to calm herself down, which is good. So I'm going to try sleeping in my own bed tonight. Will it go poorly? Maybe. Who knows? Will I have to wake up at 3 a.m. and get her to calm down? Possibly. But work is winding down for the end of the year, like my regular 9 to 5 work, obviously not like Etsy stuff. As I'm sitting here at 8 p.m. getting Christmas orders out. But I think that I've got to start trying to get her to sleep by herself overnight anyways, because we have not both left the house like since we got her. So obviously we need her to feel confident enough for a long enough period of time that he and I can like go see a movie, or when Christmas comes around, go to my family's, like that kind of thing, which admittedly is probably going to be tough. But like I said, we're working on it. Where'd my music go? Headband 1 done. think I might call it a night after I finish this headband. I can feel myself getting really tired really fast, and I really want to read my book tonight. I started a book like 2-3 weeks ago, and I'm only on chapter like 4, I think, just because every night when I've gotten ready for bed, it's been so late and I've been tired from having such an exhausting day that I haven't really felt motivated to read. But it's a Christmas book, so I really need to finish it before Christmas. Otherwise, I'm going to be sad that I didn't. I'm not going to be in the mood to read it once Christmas has passed. So I'm going to try and read that tonight, I think. Cozying up in my bed with my book sounds so freaking nice. One of the worst parts about working with the burlap is that my fingers get hot glue all over them. It's so annoying because obviously the hot glue just goes like right through the crevices of the burlap. And so it ends up all over my fingers. All right, almost done. All right, 2 safari headbands done. So I'm going to call it a night here. Go get ready for bed. Get in bed early, hopefully, so I can get it up at a decent hour in the morning. Talk to you later. Bye.